Baruch Hashem, today is day number 280 of our daily study of Rambam, Sefer HaMitzvos. And in the 3 chapters a day study track of Mishnah Torah, we're continuing in Hilchos Shchenim, the laws of neighbors, chapters 10, 11, and 12. And as I said, for the past 3 days, we are repeating the same mitzvah every day. Positive Commandment 236. This is the mitzvah to follow the Torah's laws about how to deal with damages when somebody damages or injures another or his property, and the repayment that has to be made that the court can order the person to make. Okay, now I'm going to share with you something from the 3 chapters a day of Mishnah Torah today. And actually, it's from some of the material that's being studied in today's lesson, as well as in some of the chapters from tomorrow. I'm going to kind of combine them. In chapter 12 of Hilchos Shchenim, the Rambam introduces a concept of what we call a bar metzra, somebody who is your immediate neighbor, who has a property adjacent to yours. The Talmud discusses this at length, that there is a special advantage or privilege that is conferred to the bar metzra, and that is that if a person sells their property, even after they sell it, it's already done. If the neighbor, meaning the next door neighbor, shows up afterwards and says, "Hey, hold on a second, why didn't you sell it to me? I should have had right of first refusal." If that next door neighbor is ready to match the price, then they will actually displace the purchaser from the property and give it to the bar metzra, to the next door neighbor. And the court will sort of consider the purchaser as if they were buying it on behalf of the next door neighbor. It's that strong of a claim, where even after it's done, the neighbor can come in and make that claim, and the courts will enforce it. So it's a very interesting law. Now, I'm going to share with you something from a Sikha, from the Lubavitcher Rebbe, from Likutei Sichos Chelik Chof Ches, that's volume 28. It's a Sikha for the Yom Tov of Shavuos. Shavuos is the celebration of the giving of the Torah. The Rebbe discusses there the claim of the angels that before the Torah was given, they objected and they said, the Torah is from heaven. How can God give the Torah to beings on earth? We are the neighbors. We claim bar metzra, privileged status. Give it to us. Now, there are many answers given. You can find the sources for these answers in the halachas that we're studying right now in Mishnah Torah, in these chapters of Hilchos Shchenim. One answer, for instance, is, when does bar metzra pertain? When it's a sale, but not if it's a gift. So, since matan Torah means the giving, the gifting of the Torah, so it's a gift. It wasn't a purchase. Wasn't a sale. Another answer is that the Jewish people are called Bonim Atem LaHashem Elokeichem. You are the children of God. If it's a family, so a family, a relative, trumps even a next door neighbor. But the Lubavitcher Rebbe says, I've got a better answer for you. And I'm not doing justice to the depth and the richness of the whole Sikha, but I'll give you the bottom line. We learn, not in today's 3 chapters, but actually in the chapters of Hilchos Shchenim that we're going to be learning tomorrow, that if one person bought the property to use it as a field, and another person wants to use it to build a house, to live on it, then the person who's going to live on it actually takes precedence. So, in this case, we're giving the Torah to the Jewish people down here on earth would actually be creating a home, a dira b'tachtonim, as we call it, a dwelling place for Hashem in the lower realms. The whole purpose of giving the Torah into the lower realms, the physical plane, is so through our mitzvahs, our physical actions, we actually turn this world into a home for Hashem. So then the one who's going to use it for a home trumps the one who is not going to actually live in it and create a domicile out of it. Very deep concept and an inspiring concept. And because we're repeating the same mitzvah for several days, it gave me the opportunity to share that with you. And we don't normally get into stuff like that in this class, this daily class. Okay, we'll see you for more tomorrow, God willing. We're going to be finishing Hilchos Shchenim and starting a new section of halacha within the Sefer Kinyan, the Book of Acquisitions. We'll see you for more tomorrow, God willing.